2018 Seat Ibiza. From a model that has lived in the shadow of its classmates, to quite possibly the best car in its class, the Ibiza has undergone a metamorphosis. As an all-rounder, the Supermini is a star player. SE trim comes with all of the equipment you realistically need and can be had on very competitive monthly PCP finance. Sporty FR models are the most visually appealing, while top-spec excellence models add a more premium touch. The interior boasts plenty of space and is a comfy place to spend time, both in town and on the motorway. It's only let down by some poor material choices. Good levels of safety kit and impressive optional active safety technology mean that the Ibiza's 5-star Euro NCAP safety rating comes as no surprise. The turbocharged 1.0 liters do a fine job, too. This car's appeal will be even broader when a more powerful petrol and new diesel engines arrive later this year. Seat isn't playing it safe when it comes to design. The Ibiza is a bold-looking car and borrows from the bigger Seat Leon with defined shoulder lines and clean creases. The Seat family faces a natural fit, incorporating a trapezoid grille and angular headlights. Proportionally, it just looks right: dome bonnet, short overhangs, compact size. Entry-level S-trim cars pull off the dynamic design, too, although they do look a bit sorry for themselves in other departments, the 15-inch plastic wheel covers being a particularly low point. SE strikes a good balance with alloy wheels, LED taillights and a dash of chrome rescuing it from the poverty look. In FR spec, the Seat looks particularly sharp. 17-inch alloy wheels replace 15s and twin exhaust pipes are neatly displayed. Distinctive LED daytime running lights can be found on all cars except for the entry-level S-trim. Excellence is the top dog in the Ibiza lineup when it comes to plushness. It looks more reserved than FR cars with less flashy alloy wheels, but added chrome gives it a more aesthetically grown-up appeal. The design revolution is invited inside as the cabin continues the modern theme. A contrasting dashboard element runs across the width, finished in a gloss black on FR cars, and adds to the design. FR models also enjoy a red-stitched sports steering wheel. All cars get a touchscreen which keeps the console free of clutter. Thankfully, the aircon controls are still physical dials, which we prefer to having them in the touchscreen, as virtual controls, like those on the Citroen C3, are difficult to use on the go. What lets the cabin down is a lot of hard, scratchy plastics. Most of the dashboard, door inserts and handles use it, and it cheapens an otherwise well-built and nicely styled cabin, even in the most expensive excellence trim. At least FR trim, with its alcantara upholstery, contrast stitching and gloss dash inserts has real appeal. Unlike many rivals, every Seat Ibiza comes with a touchscreen display as standard. A 5-inch black and white screen is standard on the S, while SE and above get a color 5-inch display, but that can be upgraded to an 8-incher, although FR trim and above gets the 8.0-inch color screen with sat-nav and all the connectivity you could want as standard. That includes Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and MirrorScreen on FR and excellence trims, but it can also be had as a £150 optional extra on SE and below. The only big disappointment is that DAB isn't standard across the range. You have to pay extra to get it on S and SE, but it is standard on every other trim level. The larger screen makes life easier on the move, but the system itself is generally straightforward to use. A nice touch is the color-coded shortcuts in the corners, which take you to things such as navigation or audio regardless of what menu you are currently in. There are some niggles though. Working out where to type a postcode is like solving the Da Vinci Code. The majority of engines for the Ibiza are derivatives of a 1.0 liter. Arriving in the not-too-distant future will be a 148 bhp 1.5-liter warm hatch father for those who would rather a diesel. They are coming soon in the form of a 79 bhp and 94 bhp 1.6-liter. The 1.0 MPI unit serves up 74 bhp, which is fun if the car is going to spend most of its life around town. From then on, each engine gets a turbo to boost power. The 94 bhp 1.0 TSI engine is the one that does it all. Around town it's punchy enough to take advantage of gaps in the traffic, yet it'll hold its own on the motorway, too. It's quiet on the move, and the 5-speed manual gearbox has a broad set of ratios. This would be our pick of the bunch.